Welcome to this 12-week mentorship program. I want to congratulate you for making the best decision of your life. This 12-week mentorship program is very comprehensive and it's going to help you in every dynamic area in your life, from your mind to your body to your soul, everything. I designed this program for people specifically like you. People that want to get out of the rat race, retire their 9 to 5, have multiple streams of income, have passive income coming in, and they do not have to clock in and clock out for money. So if that's you, this program is for you. This program is also for action takers. Because it's 12 weeks long, it requires work. It requires action. I have designed this program to be hands-on, which means that you have weekly assignments that have to be done. They build up upon each other, the 12 weeks. So week 1, you have 2 or 3 assignments, and that's going to build up and establish the foundation for week 2. Week 2, you have 3 and 4 assignments. Those assignments are going to establish the foundation for week 3. So this is a very hands-on program, and if that is you, then this program is for you. And if that is not you, then we need to have a one-on-one, because I will be gladly to give out refunds to anyone who is not willing to put in the work to change their life. I know you're wondering, who is my mentor? Your mentor is Christina Yvette. That is me. I am a wife, a mother of 3, and a retired registered nurse. I was in the nursing industry for 8 years, but 2 years into that career, I started investing in real estate and flipping houses. And today I am a serial entrepreneur. I have multiple companies that make 6 and 7 figures in different industries. But do not let all of that fool you, because I was not born with a silver spoon in my mouth. I was actually, both of my parents are not college educated, so I was the first individual to go to college in my immediate family. We were homeless, living in abandoned buildings. We were squatters. We were on every type of government assistance that you could think of, from Section 8 to food stamps to, back to school programs, everything that you can think of, going to food banks, everything that you can think of. And actually, that lifestyle as a child growing up fueled my desire for financial freedom. So it took me 5 years to design this particular blueprint to get individuals like you and I out of the rat race, out of a 9 to 5 in our 30s, out of the middle class. Okay, so I am your mentor, and I am actually very excited about this program. I am excited about my mentees. I am excited about, I am excited about your future, because the difference between a mentor and a coach, I am not a coach, I am a mentor. The difference is mentors guarantee your success. They want you to succeed at any cost, and that is me. A coach is there for a temporary period, and they are designed to get you to the next step or the next level. Not really designed to get you success. They're designed to help you along the way. Okay, so usually it's like a one-time thing. So if you have if you play a sport and you have a coach, that coach is going to help you perfect your skills in that particular sport, but they cannot guarantee your level of success in that sport. Okay, so what is this mentorship all about? This mentorship is a 12-week dynamic and comprehensive program. Even if you cannot complete it in 12 weeks, it's still yours as a lifetime, and you can complete it, on demand whenever you can. If it takes you 13 weeks or it takes you 26 weeks, it's designed for 12 weeks for rapid growth success. Week one, we're going to be discussing mindset and the importance of mindset. Mindset is so important. You have to, one, think positive, and two, you have to get these limiting beliefs out of your system before you can have any type of level of success. So they build up on each other, like I mentioned earlier. So you need to have the right mindset in order to, one, be successful, two, be financially free, and three, have the courage to either leave your job or start your business. Okay, so mindset is very important, and in mindset we're going to be talking about the importance of having a mastermind alliance, the importance of your external environment and how it influenced you. Okay, in week two, we're going to be talking about manifestations. Manifestations is a real thing, but people are not aware that they are actually bringing their manifestations into reality. So, for example, let's say that you get into a car crash tomorrow. You are not aware that you were actually attracting that car crash into your reality. You were actually thinking about that negative thing, right? Unconsciously, unaware, right? And the same thing goes vice versa. Let's say that you just got hired for a brand new job, right? Let's say you got a raise for about double your income. You were actually thinking about doubling your income before this job even came into your existence. You manifested this into your reality, and I need you to understand this before we can move on, before you can even get to a level where you're making 6 and 7 figures. You need to know that you have the power harnessed within you to manifest your reality. Okay, so in manifestation, in that week two, we're going to be discussing how you manifest properly. We're going to be discussing the tools that you need to manifest properly and why manifestation is so important in your future success. Week three, we're going to be discussing your routine. We have good habits and we have bad habits. So we want more good habits that outweigh the bad habits. Right now, you probably are not aware that you actually have a routine, right? So let's talk about in the morning. You wake up, the first thing you do is turn off your alarm clock. So you wake up to an alarm clock and then you turn it off, and then you go straight to the bathroom and empty out your bladder. And then you brush your teeth, wash your face, and head to the kitchen for a drink of water and some breakfast. You get ready to go to work and you leave for work. That is your current morning routine. But that routine is flawed. I'm sorry to tell you this, but I have to be honest with you. That routine is flawed. Why? Because you are setting up your day out of control. Right? You do not have any sense of control in that day. You haven't set the intentions for that day, and that day was not, you did not lay a foundation for positivity and for manifestations to come into existence that day. So what I mean by that is, ideally, you always want to wake up an hour earlier, right? So if you normally wake up at 6 a.m., now you're going to be waking up at 5 a.m. Why? To take control of your day, you need to practice what we call the power hour. That is 1 hour immediately upon waking up, where you do these best practices, and those practices are meditation. You have to meditate for at least 5 minutes, clear your mind, right? Visualization. You have to visualize the life of your dreams. You have to visualize the car that you want to drive in the near future, the house that you want to live in the near future, the amount of money in your bank account, your attire, any activities and hobbies that you want to do, your physical appearance. You have to visualize these things. So you're going to spend about 5 minutes visualizing. Then you're going to do affirmations. Affirmations are so important. You have to tell yourself, I am powerful, I am successful, I am rich, I am a leader, I am a public speaker, I am wonderful, a good husband, a good wife, a good mother. You have to tell yourself these things because you are letting your subconscious mind know that, one, you're training it, okay? So I'm training you, my subconscious mind, to know that you are rich, successful, abundant, a business owner, and an employer. You are training your mind in order to already know these things, okay? You can either do this in the mirror or with your eyes closed, but it has to be auditory. So from your mouth into your ears, okay? And then some other things that we'll discuss in the morning routine is reading and journaling. So that is week 3. Week 4, we're going to be talking about money habits. Money habits. So what you spend your money on, how you spend your money, the tools you use to spend your money. You're also going to be understanding what your relationship is to money by writing a letter to money. So you're going to write a letter to money as if money was a human being, as if you were writing a letter to your friend in Europe or your mother that lives 5 minutes away from you, okay? So that is what we're going to be doing. That is going to actually really help us with a foundation of what your relationship is to money. And then we're going to be using different tools, and you have a couple of assignments in that week that consist of you doing a budget, you filling out an income statement, and you basically having a clear picture of what your financial health looks like. So all of those things need to be done first before you can even think about starting a business or investing your money. Okay, so you need to know what kind of relationship you have with money initially. Okay, so those 4 weeks, that first month of this program, you're going to be building the foundation for the next segment of the mentorship, which is you actually structuring the business. Okay, so now, even if you don't want to be a business owner, by the end of this program, you're going to have a business, okay? Because it's good for tax purposes. So in week 5, we're going to be structuring your business. And it could be any type of entity that you want. It could be a corporation, a limited liability, whatever you desire and whatever is best for you, because this program is tailored specifically to you. So you'll learn the differences between them. You'll learn all the tax advantages that an LLC and an S corporation gives you. You'll learn all of the loopholes and the hacks that you need. That's why I'm telling you, even if you don't want to be a business owner, you're going to have a business by the end of this program for tax purposes, because I need you to do what the rest of the 1% does, which is write off almost everything in the tax loop that we have for the corporations. Okay, so you're going to be taking advantage of that. Okay, do not think, oh, I'm going to be a business owner, I have to open up a brick and mortar. No, you don't. Okay, you can just have a business that's primarily just paper, a paper business, right? So on paper, you are a business owner. So on week 5, we're going to be structuring your business. On week 6, we're going to be looking at your credit, and we're going to be doing some credit restoration and some credit building. Okay, if you already have perfect credit, then that is actually very phenomenal. You can most likely skip over to the next week. Okay, so for week 7, we're going to be talking about legacy wealth. What is legacy wealth? The other name for it is generational wealth, where you leave wealth to your children and their children. And there are specific tools that need to be in place in order for you to start building legacy wealth. So those tools consist of you having custodial accounts for your children. So you're going to learn how do I start a custodial account, and where do I invest in a custodial account, the actual brokerage, and how do I what is the best way for me to invest in the custodial account. A lot of people don't know that they can pay their children through the business tax free. That means that you don't have to pay taxes and your child doesn't have to pay taxes. So instead of giving your child a weekly allowance of $100, that $100 could be actually filtered through the business, transferred to the child savings account, and uploaded into their custodial account. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm sorry. I'm already in teaching mode. I'm already in go mode. And what I actually need to do is just hurry up and finish telling you the rest of the details of this mentorship. In week 8, we're going to be talking about building business credit. Okay. So you already were doing credit restoration, and now we're talking about business credit. Okay. So you're going to learn you're going to learn how to start business credit, the first tier that you need in order to start establishing business credit, how to get a DUNS number from Dun & Bradstreet, and how to build your business credit up to 4 tiers. Okay, there's 4 tiers, and you're gonna build all 4 tiers, but it takes time. So we're gonna get the ball rolling right away, and you're going to be establishing business credit now. Week 9, we're going to start investing. Okay, so the last 4 weeks, which is the second segment of this mentorship, was all about helping your credit, building a business, and building credit. Now, in the third segment of this program, we're going to be doing everything investing. Okay, so you are an investor, you are a business owner, and you are an investor. We want multiple streams of income. We want passive income, money that we do not have to work for. Okay, and you want to do that through owning assets. Okay, so the first one is we are going to establish a Fidelity stock portfolio for you. And in that week, you're going to open up your brokerage. You are going to buy certain asset classes like index funds, and you're going to learn about asset allocation. So there's an equation involved where you spend a certain percentage in a certain different bracket, okay? Because you need to also be diversified as well. You can't have all your eggs in one basket. So you're not gonna just have one fund. You're gonna have multiple funds in different brackets, okay? You're gonna have one fund that completely invest in the Fortune 500 companies in the United States. And then you're going to have an international fund that doesn't have any stocks in the United States. Everything is Japan, China, India, and Saudi. Okay, and so that's what we're going to be learning in that week. And that is actually going to build upon our next week, which is week 10, where we're going to be discussing the foreign exchange market. Okay, so we're discussing the stock market, and then that's going to build the foundation for the foreign exchange market, which is where you're going to be opening up a trading account. But don't worry, you don't have to learn any trading. I'm gently going to show you the ropes, but you are not going to trade. We are going to automate this thing, and we are going to diversify this thing. Okay, so the way we're going to do that is you are going to open up 2 brokerage accounts with 2 different investing style providers. Okay, so the first one is a brokerage, and that investment is going to be traded by a bot. Yes, a very highly intelligent bot. Then your second one is actually you're going to open up another brokerage, right? Separate brokerage, and that investment is going to be traded by a human. So it's going to be manually traded by a very experienced trader with 15 years of experience. Week 11, we're going to be discussing multiple streams of income. Okay, so you have just set up 2 Forex accounts, which is 2 streams of income, and a stock portfolio, which is a 3rd stream of income, right? But your average millionaire has 7 streams of income. So you need another 4 streams of income. So we're going to be discussing other avenues that you can take in order to make passive income. Okay, so we're going to be talking about digital real estate. Digital real estate is digital products that you can put together and bundle up in a beautiful PDF document and sell it on Amazon and Etsy and Fiverr and all these different websites, just anywhere online, right? So we're going to be talking about the importance of digital real estate. We're going to be talking about physical real estate. We're going to be talking about flipping houses or becoming a landlord, and the best strategies that you can take to have a real low barrier to entry, which is zero money down, and your return on investment is anywhere between 100 to 500% per year. Okay, so we're going to set up those kind of strategies for you. We're going to be talking about car rentals, right? Either using Turo or another platform where you can actually leverage the vehicle that you currently own and get money and income from that, so you don't have to have it as a liability and pay the car note. Okay, so those are hacks, right? You can have a house hack where your first investment property is a duplex, and you can have a car hack where you rent out your car on the weekends or whenever you don't use it. Okay, so there are multiple streams of income out here besides your investment portfolios, and we're going to get you up to at least 7 streams of income. Okay, that is the absolute goal for this program. So in week 11, we're going to be discussing all of those things, and then towards the end of the program, we're going to be in week 12, we're going to be discussing diversification and automation. Okay, so you have to, one, diversify all of your investments. So you're going to be in a little bit of different industries, right? You're going to be having money coming from the car industry, having money coming from real estate, having money coming from stocks, having money coming from foreign exchange. Okay, so you're going to be well-rounded and diversified, because that's actually going to prevent you from having a serious impact on your life, having a serious impact on inflation and on the either on a recession, right? A recession or a financial hiccup, whatever the country is doing, you actually want to be repellent and resistant to that, okay? So that's why diversification is actually very important. So we're going to be talking about diversification. We're going to be talking about automation. How do you automate all of these things? How do you set up your money from your bank account, from your paycheck, to go straight into your brokerage account and be automatically invested in the type of account that you need it to go to. So we're going to be talking about automation, okay? Because you don't want to be doing all the physical work yourself, right? You don't want to be doing all the trading yourself, right? So these things need to be outsourced, okay? So that's what we're going to be talking about. That is it for the description of this mentorship program. I've described to you from week 1 all the way to week 12, all the details and everything that's entailed. So I hope you have a really good understanding of what you're getting yourself into. And I just want to congratulate you one more time, because you have made such a huge financial decision, such a huge life-changing decision. You're going to be taking back your time. You're going to be taking back your life. You're going to be taking back everything after you're done with this program. So I'm going to see you in week 1. Are you ready to get started?